It says going live, and you are live. What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Happy 5:30 a.m. to those of you who are on the West Coast like me. Happy Pokemon Day. I'm very much looking forward to reacting to this morning's Pokemon Presents. I'm seeing some people in the chat being like, hey, you're late. Where's Roger? Where's Roger? I'm right on time. All right, there's not really much to talk about. I've already done a Pokemon Presents prediction video. I feel like I didn't have to go live that long beforehand. It's like, you guys know what you're here for. I saw people in the live chat already. Welcome, 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 everybody. You guys said sending the hype energy. Good morning, Roger. What's up, Roger? Good morning, good morning, good morning. You can see I got my little Smoliv over here ready to go. I got my little Gimme Ghoul that I got in Japan over at the Pokemon Center. So I'm excited. Hopefully this Presents will be a treasure trove of information. There you go. But yeah, I mean, I've already sort of talked about what I'm predicting for this Pokemon Presents. I'm happy to go over it again really quickly. Also, quick shout out to the music that's playing in the background. It is my friends over at the consoles with their cover of National Park from Pokemon Gold and Silver. Don't look too much into it. I don't think there's going to be anything Gen 2 in this Direct. I would love that. Give me a Let's Go Johto or something, but I don't think that's the case. I actually think this one's pretty cut and dry. People were talking about this late last night. Apparently it's about 20 minutes long, like 19, 20 minutes. The last Pokemon Presents that we had, correct me if I'm wrong, was probably around like 12 or 13 minutes. So obviously this one is going to end up being longer than what the last one was. But my assumption is that we're obviously going to get a focus on Pokemon Legends ZA, probably going to get gameplay, probably going to get a release date, probably going to find out, some more information on that game. We'll probably get the starters. We might get maybe some new megas. Maybe we'll get a new Pokemon or two. Maybe whatever the box art legendary is going to be. I'm assuming it's related to Zygarde in some way, right? Or it's a Pokemon with the name like A, right? So there's going to be like Z for Zygarde and then A for like some other new Pokemon. But I don't know. Either way, I know there's going to be a lot of Legends ZA stuff. Also, for people who are confused in the chat, no, this is not the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. This is indeed the Pokemon Presents. And here's one quick little fun factoid for you guys. I don't think there's going to be any mention of Switch 2 in this thing at all. At all. I don't think they're going to talk about it. I don't think they're going to say like, oh, and by the way, Legends ZA is cross-releasing on Switch and Switch 2. I don't think that's the case. I've seen a lot of people very angrily yelling at me saying there's no way this game is for Switch anymore. It definitely is. That just goes to show you don't know your Pokemon history. Literally every single generation of games and on Nintendo platforms, there's always a Pokemon game that's released late in the life cycle of the previous generation. And the fact that Switch 2 is backwards compatible means that the game will be playable on Switch 2. It's just, I don't think the game is going to suddenly like be announced for Switch 2 and they're canceling the Switch version. Again, I would be surprised if they ended up doing that. I would be really, really shocked because it would go against everything that Game Freak has basically ever done in the past with any of their other previous games. So that's the first thing that I'm thinking of, is I do think this will be a Switch game, and I don't think we're getting Switch 2 news. I also don't think we will get Switch 2 news in this before the actual Switch 2 Direct that is happening. The most I would expect is maybe like a teaser of something that will come out for Switch 2. I just think, and I said this in my prediction video, I really genuinely believe this, and this is me saying this, I believe we should lower our expectations for this, because I have seen so many people being like, no, it's like clockwork, it's going to be 3 years, we're going to get Gen 10 today, or I've seen a lot of people saying like, oh, it's going to happen, we're going to get full-on remakes for Gen 5. I'm like, I really don't think that's going to be I would love to be wrong. Again, I would love to eat my words and for this to be like supremely exciting and tons of information, but I really genuinely believe that is not going to be the case. I really think it's going to be a focus on ZA for like a solid 10-something minutes. I think we're going to get updates for the Pokemon TCG Pocket game. I think we're going to get updates for all the other mobile games, things like, your Cafe Remixes and your Pokemon Masters. And, I would love to see something NSO. That's another thing. I've seen a lot of people getting so excited that they think like, oh, that Gen 1 through 3 remake reminisce memories thing is real. I'm telling you, I don't think that's real either. I don't think that's like a rumor that you should be buying into. Don't expect that. If you're expecting us getting all 3 of the earlier generations re-released on like some special game, temper your expectations. Again, I would love to see this. I would be supremely excited to see that, but I really don't think we are going to see that. And I think that's the clear distinction going into this Pokemon Presents is like, I think sometimes when we're not in a situation like we're in right now, in which we're kind of waiting for more information about this new system, and we know things are in development, but we're still not sure like what those games are and what those things are. That's where we are. That's kind of where we are. We're in like a weird limbo state, because had this happened after the Switch 2 Direct, I would have been like, it's all fair game, right? We could get a bunch of stuff. We can get like a bunch of spin-offs announced, but I don't think that's going to be the case. The other thing that is important to note is that next year is the 30th anniversary of Pokemon. Next year. So I think there's a lot of stuff that they're going to build up to next year that we're not going to get here. Like, I think late next year is probably when we're going to get the next generation of Pokemon. If I had to assume, I think it's going to be late next year. Now, with that being said, the one thing of all the things that I did not predict that I think maybe we can get here, maybe, I was convinced. I was at Unova Tour this past weekend, and I was talking to my friend V, and V specifically said, I think there might be a reveal or like a teaser of the starters for the next generation, kind of similar to what they did with Sword and Shield, where we got like Scorbunny, Grookey, and Sobble, and it was like long before those games actually came out. Maybe. I can maybe see that happening. Thank you, by the way, to Ace CEO, dropping a massive donation right before this starts. Welcome, Ace. Thank you. Woo! There we go. Getting the dancing in. Also, this is a good example. Can you guys hear the music? There we go. ACEO just said, what are your most highly expected requests for the next Pokemon generation? Personal preferences are Australia, a custom skin tone slider, a new added type, and a bonus evolution. I'm actually so glad you mentioned that, Ace. I do feel like evolutions, I feel like an evolution is a potential thing that we might actually be getting today. Because if you've been following the news, Pokemon has been saying this is the year of EEVEE. It's a big marketing thing, though it seems like more of a marketing theme here, like in America, than it is in the other countries. I haven't really seen it like as a big push in Japan, and I think that is kind of the important distinction. I feel like if it was a big thing in Japan, then we probably would have seen something related to EEVEE. But again, I don't think it'll be part of a new generation. I think if we get a new evolution or like megas for the evolutions or something related to EEVEE, I think it'll be something for like a current gen game, an existing game, or something along those lines. Thank you to Lloyd for your super chat as well. Nakama. And appreciate that again. ACEO dropping $200 first thing in the morning. Man, oh man, oh man. Thanks a lot for that. Really appreciate that. Yeah, anything else? I said the evolution stuff, the year of EEVEE thing. As for like what I would want most out of the next generation, I kind of just want a better post game. You know, again, I don't think we're getting anything about the next generation here, but I do hope and pray that whenever the next generation happens, we do get like a more solid post game than what we got before. Yeah. Jeremy Joestar also said the same thing, saying, I'm hope for a Pokemon Stadium 3. We got Snap 2, and I thought maybe that would never happen, so maybe we'll get Stadium 3. I would love that. I mean, if we got a Stadium 3, I would be absolutely thrilled. Again, not something I'm fully expecting. The one thing I think that they could do that I brought up in my Pokemon predictions video, that I do think like the timing is right in terms of anniversaries and in terms of other things Nintendo's been doing. I have seen Nintendo go out of their way to re-release GameCube stuff recently. So I'm sort of seeing a world in which maybe we could end up getting like a, I don't know, maybe like a Pokemon Coliseum or XD remake. Also, is it full screen? It's not out yet. The premiere hasn't started yet. It will be full screened. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it like this during the actual presentation. It'll be full screened out on here during the presentation. It's here. Hope they bring back the Battle Frontier. Again, I'm clicking premiere will begin shortly, but I'm not seeing anything yet. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm sure they're going to do a little countdown beforehand too. Yeah, here we are. All right. Open this up. Thank you, by the way, from Aurora. Aurora Light saying, Roger, it's Aurora. Danielle from Honkai. So pumped to see what news we get. Hey, welcome, Aurora. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm also seeing you saying, I thought Scarlet and Violet had something by having 3 different adventures you could pursue in the main game. I guess that's actually something, going back to ACEO's comment, that I would love to bring up. Also, let me know if the audio is good. Let me know if the audio is good. If I need to raise it up or lower it or whatever. I know, obviously, we have the music playing. Shout out, by the way, to Animus Foster as well, super chatting, saying just want to share my support. And Lloyd saying I want to see a Crystal version remake. That would be cool. Again, don't expect it. Wouldn't expect a Crystal remake. Audio's perfect. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. Audio's good. Everything else is good. I'm not too loud. Audio's good on the video. All right, well, let's get started. Also, hello, Moth Guy. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Nakama. Let's go. Appreciate that last minute donation. All right. What do you got for me, Pikachu? What do you got? See, we're going to have a minute of Pikachu walking around the TV, so. All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara
I'm like,
from
look at
the
the background.
Pokémon Company.
Okay, it's all Scarlet and Violet stuff that I'm seeing.
Today, February
black and white.
27, is Pokémon Day.
It sure is.
This
Hello,
is the
hello,
date
good morning.
Pokemon Red
You
and
guys are saying
Pokemon
Pokemon
Green
Channel?
games were first
I don't know about all
released in
that.
Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
All right, let's see.
It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon,
It sure has.
and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around the world.
It's every gen
Thanks
on the
to all
shelf.
of you.
Exactly.
It's now possible
Scarlet and
to
Violet
enjoy
2
Pokemon
incoming, Henry?
each
I don't
day
think so.
in a variety of ways.
I don't think so. That'd be cool, though.
We hope to keep bringing you new
But
experiences.
no, I don't think
to
so.
brighten
I
your
really think
day-to-day
Legends is the
lives
big
with
focus for
Pokemon.
this one. We'll see, though. I could be wrong.
In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon.
I'm here. I got my
including
Pokemon
our
mode.
newest titles.
Let's see.
Please
Oh,
enjoy the presentation.
titles. Okay. What is this? Oh,
It's the Netflix
Concierge?
series Pokémon Concierge.
Season 2?
Taking place at the Pokemon Resort
I did
on
love
Tropical
Pokemon
Island.
Concierge,
The story
though.
follows Haru, who is still finding her feet as a
Hello,
new
Haru.
concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokemon.
If you
guests.
guys haven't already
It's
watched the
charm
show, you
lies
gotta
on the
watch
warm
it.
visuals
I know
that
they
can
already
reach
announced they're
only
putting
through
this for
stop
free
motion
on
animation.
YouTube in
and
a
new
little bit.
episodes of Pokemon Concierge
Here
are
we
in
go.
production.
Good
They're
stuff.
slated for release in
Good
September
stuff.
2025.
I'll
What
be
sort
there.
of
I love Pokemon
will Haru
Concierge.
and Psyduck welcome as guests?
And it's only like 4 episodes. It's real
Take
short.
a first look at a few of the Pokemon they will meet
Oh,
in this motion
cute.
test footage.
Look at the
Just
little
look
test
at the
footage of Shinx.
personality and how they
Oh,
move.
man, the Arcanine looks so cute,
But there's
too.
more.
Little
For a limited
Corphish.
time, the first 4 episodes are available to
Yep,
watch
yep.
on Pokemon's official
Oh, they disappear
YouTube
on my
channel for
birthday.
free.
My birthday's
Please take
March
this
9th.
chance
Look
to
at
watch
that.
them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet. And
Cute.
we hope you
I
look
love the little
forward to
seal.
the
Look
new
at how cute the
episodes
little
as well.
Eevee is. And Psyduck. They got to give Psyduck a new form or something. What's going on with Psyduck?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Utsunomiya.
All
from
right,
the Pokemon
first announcement
Company.
out of the way. There you go.
Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Okay, let's see. Is this going to be the mobile game wrap-up? Let's see what we got.
In Pokemon Go Tour
Unova Tour, I
Global
talked about
will take
this. I was
place
just
on
at
March
it.
1st and March
Like I
2nd.
said this past
event
weekend.
Can be enjoyed at no
Shout
cost
out
from
to
anywhere
all
in
my
the world
Pokemon
where
buddies.
Pokemon Go is
Awesome
available.
Adam,
During the
Agent
event,
V,
the legendary
Glitch
Pokemon
City,
Black Kyurem and White
Keith
Kyurem
and
will appear
Tyler,
in
of
raid
course.
battles and elsewhere.
Shout out everybody.
Also, trainers will soon have a chance to
Stuff of
encounter
Anime,
Tini and
Insane in
Shiny
the Rain.
Meloetta.
I saw all my
Also
friends.
share
Zoe.
promo codes for everyone to enjoy.
It was great.
We hope you're looking forward to the
Oh, we got a
release
little
season
promo
2.
code. Oh, Urshifu. Okay, Urshifu and Cupfu. That'll be cool. What's this going to be for? Masters EX? Oh, Oris. Is this going to be for Go? Okay. Oh. Champion May and Primal Kyogre. What in the world? That's kind of cool. Oh, what the heck? They're shiny? Log in now to a free. Okay, cool. I like the pace at which they're moving. Oh, Pokemon Cafe Remix. Appleton related stuff. That'll be cute. You guys know I love Appleton. I have Flapple and Appleton and Dripplin and all of them on my teams. I love them. Shout out to my Apple Boys, Suntory, Regina. You guys who watch my Pokemon playthroughs know the drill at this point. Very, very cool. I like the pace at which they're moving through these mobile game announcements, though. But again, this has already been 5 minutes. We're already 5 minutes into this direct now. So, all right, here we go. Pokemon Sleep? Darkrai? Pokemon will give you nightmares for Pokemon Day. This Pokemon makes perfect sense to add to sleep, though. All right, they got Cresselia as well. Here we go. Cresselia and Munna, they're going to eat up all the bad nightmares. Darkrai's here, and they're taking him on. Banish the nightmare. Cresselia and Darkrai are now coming soon. I'm surprised, honestly, they haven't added Darkrai already. Pokemon Unite. Oh, I love this. Again, I'm loving the pacing. This is good. They're flying through it first thing. Now, I'm assuming for Unite, they're probably going to add that Auto Battler mode that's in China right now. Alolan Raichu, that's cute. Alcremie. All right. And I love this Suicune, and I also really like the music they're playing right now, too. Crank that up a little more. Joining the fray in 2025. Okay. Alcremie, Alolan Raichu.
Will be returning to ranked matches.
Okay.
Enjoy intense battles in the unforgettable remote
I thought we already
stadium.
knew Suicune was coming.
A new type of battle is also arriving. Called
I genuinely
First to
thought that was
500.
already announced
in
before.
It, a new
Alolan
feature
Raichu's
called
kind of
EOS
cool, though.
technology allows you to gain special effects when you score a certain number of points. Plus,
Man,
look
I haven't
forward to
played
an
Pokemon
updated
Unite
map.
in a minute.
With updated
Alolan
wild
Raichu might get me to play
the
it
win
again.
condition is simple. Be the first to
Is it an
score
auto battler
500
like
points.
TFT? I actually don't know what the mode works like. I've just heard about it. Okay, well, maybe they're not bringing it here. Okay, okay. Pokemon TCG Pocket, that's my game right here. I'll do my polls live on stream. I got it ready. All right, show me a new set maybe? That'd be cool. Obviously, we did all our Space-Time Smackdown polls and everything before. So let's see what we got. All right, what do you got for me? Okay, going through space and time. Oh, ooh, Tyranitar, Obama Snow. Oh, look at the Rotom. Oh, I love the Raichu art as well. They're showing up. What was that Shaman? So this is for the new set, Arceus. Okay. Ability Fabled Luster. Okay. Oh, Teachar Heatran. Arceus coming today, bro. Celebrate Pokemon Day with a special gift. Missions are coming, exciting rewards. Let's go. And ranked matches are coming at the end of March. You love to see that. Very, very... Nani? Oh, the next regular TCG set? In addition to Pocket? Okay, back-to-back TCG announcements. We know that they're doing the Rocket set. So is this going to be like our first glimpse at the Giovanni's Mewtwo or whatever? This doesn't seem like Rocket. This seems like something else. Okay, what is this? EX, Mega Lucario. I'm like, that is the, oh, that's kind of cool though. When your Megas take, okay. They take 3 cards if your Mega EX gets taken out? 3 prize cards? Mega Evolution coming in 2025. This makes sense though, considering Legends EA. This makes complete sense that they're bringing Megas into the game. That's cool. That's actually very cool. That's very cool. All right.
Next,
8 minutes
allow
in.
me to share
Here we
some
go.
news about the Pokemon video game
Here we go.
series.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
In the Pokemon Scarlet,
I
and
like
Pokemon
Megas
Violet
in the
game,
TCG.
we're
That's cool.
celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Okay, they're doing. Okay, see, they're doing a Rotom phone case giveaway for the current generation. This is what I'm saying,
Outbreak
people.
event and
Don't
other
expect too
in-game
many
events
new
to come.
games. I want to see ZA. That's my main thing.
Mighty
I'm super duper
Meowscarada,
excited for ZA.
Skeledirge, and Quaquaval will appear
Okay.
in a series of Terra Raid battle events.
Okay, let's go. Let's see what you got.
And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future.
Okay. Okay.
We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet.
Been
and
9
Pokemon
minutes.
Violet
Again, they got 11 minutes for this presentation. I think they could easily spend on ZA.
Next, please have a look at this video.
Okay. Unless this ends up being something new. Megas in the TCG is kind of sick, though. All right, what is this? Rating pending. Okay. Oh my gosh, no way. No way! Oh! No way it's real. No way! There's no way! There's no way! Gen 1 coming back. There's no way it's real. There's no way. There's no way. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, that's not what it was. Woo! Okay, Stadium, GBA. It seems like they're just going through the generations right now. Yeah, because now you got Battle Revolution. All right, they're just going through the generations. So maybe this is a teaser of like what's to come. I thought the Gen 1 remake thing was real. I was about to lose my mind. Not remake, but re-release. Okay, playing on the phone. We got another mobile app now. Okay. Whoa! Whoa, what is this? Oh my God, is it like a showdown thing? You could do like, oh, it's like a battle sim. It's like a battle sim for your phone. Bro, wait. It's a battle sim for your phone and for Switch? Bro. Oh, wait. I gotta see more of this. Not representative of actual gameplay experience. Wait, this is like double battle VGC. Battle sim, you got megas and everything too. Terra, okay. So is it using the current? What the heck is this? Are they gonna be doing this for Worlds now moving forward? Pokemon Champions. Now development Switch and iOS. So again, backwards compatible, still for the original Switch, not Switch 2. Switch and iOS Pokemon Champions. Okay. Was not expecting that at all. That is enormous news.
Of a new title,
Bro,
Pokemon Champions.
If this ends up being like a... Who said Stadium 3 earlier in the chat?
On the Pokemon
Bro!
battles you know and love from core Pokemon
Oh my
games.
gosh, good stuff!
Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against
So it's
those
like a
of other
battle
trainers
sim.
from around the world.
We're finally
But this
getting
time,
an
we're
official
aiming for
battle
these
sim?
core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before.
Oh, and it's on mobile and
Game
Switch, so
the
your stuff's gonna
developer of
carry
the core
over?
games,
Bro!
is carrying out the planning for this project, while
Okay.
development is being handled by the Pokemon
Okay,
devs.
okay. That is like
And Pokemon
enormous
Champions
news.
will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems,
And
but to
family of
mobile
systems. There you
devices,
go.
too.
So it's
You'll be
playable
able
on
to
Switch 2
choose
as well.
How you want to play based
On
on where
Switch,
you are.
original Switch 1, but it's playable on Switch 2. And you got
What's
the
more,
mobile version.
you can
And it
also
connects with
connect
home,
with
so you can
Pokemon
use all your
Home.
Pokemon from home.
Thanks to this connectivity,
Oh!
you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon who joined you
Dude!
on your adventures in previous Pokemon
Yes!
games.
Yes!
We hope you're looking forward to
So you
battling
can transfer in
Pokemon
your
trainers
stuff from
all
Go
corners of the world.
and all the other previous games, put them in home and
Stay
then...
tuned for future announcements
Bro,
regarding the
yes!
launch date of Pokemon Champions.
Yes! People have been asking for this and
Next,
begging for this
we'd
for
like
such
to
a long
share some
time.
information about
Yes!
the languages Pokemon series games will be available in.
Okay,
Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
okay. More languages?
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon en la
Cool.
hermosa
They got a
ciudad.
Mexico
Soy
City
Tomás
office?
Cortijo, director
I
regional
was like,
para
are we going to see Gen
Latinoamérica
10 in
de
Mexico?
Pokémon
That would be
Company
awesome.
International.
I would love to see that.
El día de hoy,
I can't get
estoy
over...
muy feliz de anunciarles
I can't get
que
over
Pokémon
Champions, dude.
Champions estará disponible
It's gonna be
en
playing in
español
Latin American
latinoamericano
Spanish at launch.
desde el día de su lanzamiento.
I got to go back and
De igual
rewatch that
forma,
trailer again because I was
además de
losing
los
it a little
9
bit.
idiomas
Oh,
que
and
los
here's Legends
entrenadores y
EA.
entrenadoras pueden
Okay.
elegir. Leyendas Pokémon Z
Watch them just leak the next
tendrán
logo
también
right
la
now
opción de
in the
jugarse
middle
en
of this
español
conversation
latinoamericano.
about how the game is going to be
Esto
playable
significa
in Latin
que de
American
aquí en adelante
Spanish.
habrá 10
They're like, oh, by the
idiomas
way, next
disponibles
generation
para
is too.
Finalmente,
Wow,
como
10
ya anunciamos
languages
con
moving
anterioridad,
forward. Let's go, man.
las futuras
That's awesome.
expansiones de
More
del
players
famoso
getting into
juego
it?
de cartas coleccionables de Pokémon
Very cool.
estarán también
Future
disponibles
expansions of the
en
TCG
español
will
de
also be
Latinoamérica.
available in Latin American Spanish.
Localizar
Wow,
productos como
that is
leyendas
huge
Pokémon
news.
ZA al español latinoamericano
I can't get over
permitirá que
Champions,
millones de
bro.
nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global
People
de
have been
Pokémon
asking
y se
for that for
conecten
such a
con
long time.
otros
I am
jugadores de
so
formas
curious though,
nunca
like,
antes vistas.
if there's going to be rental
Como
Pokemon.
parte de The
Obviously,
Pokémon
they showed the
Company
little
Group,
link cable,
este
they
es un
showed
claro
Pokemon Stadium,
ejemplo
they
de
showed
nuestra
Battle
visión
Revolution.
de unir al mundo a través de Pokémon.
I'm so
Saber
curious
que
as to
los
what that
fans
game is going
disfrutan
to be
aún
like.
más de jugar Pokémon
Like
en
how
su
much
idioma
content you're
local,
going to get
nos
daily.
permite explorar nuevas
If you have
formas
to
para
transfer in
deleitar
your
a los
stuff from all the
jugadores
previous
de
generations.
diferentes regiones y mercados
Man,
como
oh
Latinoamérica.
man.
Este es un momento increíble.
Because
para
I
ser fan
doubt
de
there'll be
Pokémon.
like mini games.
Sin
I doubt it's
importar
going to be
en
like a
qué
full-on
parte del
Stadium
mundo te
3.
encuentres.
I
Por
think
lo
it
que
is
no
going to be
puedo
more like
esperar
probably Battle
para
Revolution,
unirme a
which they even
todos
showed in
ustedes
this.
en sus próximas aventuras. Nos vemos pronto.
Okay. Yeah, we got 6 minutes
Finally,
left. This seems like, here we go.
Here's the
Yeah,
latest
finally.
update on
I
Pokemon
told you guys.
Legends ZA.
I told you guys, do not expect a lot of new games. Honestly, Champions is more than I was expecting. So let's see this, finally. Legends EA, see what you got for me. Okay. Does not reflect actual gameplay experience. All right. Here we go. Oh, it looks pretty good, actually. Wait a minute. That looks good. That looks better than Arceus did. It's got a little bit of the vibe of like Let's Go in some of the character models. The water looks good. Furfrou, okay. Okay, this is cute. Oh, Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Okay. So we are getting them from different generations. It's also cool that it's in the big city. Tepig obviously is my guy. I'm going with the pig. You guys know I love pigs. I want to see what Mega Emboar is going to look like. Mega Meganium is probably finally going to be a thing. Mega Feraligatr. What the heck was that? He's jumping around through the buildings? This looks good. Like, this actually looks good. They're running around and stuff, having fun. Pyroar, they're dodging. There's your Lucario to go along with the Mega Lucario EX TCG set. This looks really good. You don't have little chinglings running around at 2 FPS. This is fire. Meg Absol, Sableye. Was there any new stuff? I was seeing familiar Pokemon. Charizard, okay. We're gonna have to comb through this again in a little bit. Fire? Fire? What the heck? That's the old man with this fluette. Okay, you got Zygarde? Okay. That's the man from It's Been 3,000 Years or whatever. That's the fluette.
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new
Bro.
title in the Pokemon series.
This looks
The
good.
story takes place in
Yeah,
Lumio
AZ,
City,
exactly,
the
which makes
largest
sense. The
city
game's
in
called
Kalos
ZA.
region. Prism Tower stands tall at the
Bro,
center of this
this
city
looks,
of
this
beautiful
actually looks
vistas.
good.
These days,
Like, visually,
Lumios is
I love this
undergoing
song,
a
too.
high-tech urban redevelopment plan
What the
to
heck,
turn
little
it into
Patrick?
a city that people and Pokemon
Oh,
truly
this looks
share.
so fun. Little Eevee.
After
Keeping
you
my eyes
arrive in
peeled for all the
Lumio
Pokemon
City
that are
to see
confirmed,
the
like
sights,
Weeping Bell.
You'll meet 3 Pokemon, one
Wow,
of which will become your
Chikorita,
first partner.
Tepig, and
Chikorita,
Totodile.
Tepig, and Totodile.
That's bizarre. They have 2
You'll
Johto
choose
ones,
one
though.
of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey
Interesting.
as you
I
get to
wonder-
know Lumio City and
I
its
wonder why.
inhabitants.
People were like all speculating
some
on
of
what
the
the new
colorful
Pokemon were going to be.
characters
They were
you'll
thinking
encounter.
they've got to be from each different
When
generation.
you
They're like,
arrive in
screw
Lumios,
that. We're giving you
you'll
2
meet a new
Johto
friend
Pokemon.
and ally.
how
Either
cute.
Urbane or Tawny.
Urbane and Tawny.
The
Okay.
hotel where you'll be staying is run
By AZ. That's crazy.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette.
Finally, after all this time, bro.
Development is being managed by
Eternal
Quasartico Inc. You'll
Okay.
become acquainted with the company's CEO,
They're
Jet,
definitely
and
evil.
her secretary,
110% about
Vinny.
that. Guaranteed.
The different
Quasar
people you
Co
meet
or
will
whatever.
make your time in
They're gonna
Lumios
be
all
evil.
the
No
richer.
doubt about it. Dude, this is genuinely like a huge step up from
To help
Arceus
people
in
and
terms of
Pokemon
visuals.
coexist,
In terms of how it's
the
running,
city
too,
has set
no.
up wild zones.
Okay.
These areas, located throughout
I love that
Lumios,
it's all
contain
in the
wild
city.
Pokemon habitats where they can thrive.
That is cool, actually. You got them running around so you can fully explore. They're going to be hiding in their cars and stuff.
Aim carefully. Then
This
throw a
looks
Pokeball.
good.
If you're having a hard time catching one,
Like, I
have
feel
one of
like
your
this is the
Pokemon
best.
use
Oh, I
its
love the new
moves
UI, too.
making
Look how
it easier
clean.
to catch.
The UI's looking nice, man.
This
Excuse
game
me.
offers a style of Pokemon
Man.
battling not seen in previous titles.
I'm blown away. This really looks really
Most can
good.
have a longer or shorter reach.
Yeah,
or
I
different
love the
areas
new
of
UI.
effect.
It's not like
Choose
stylized
your
text
time
anymore,
and
so you know
positioning
exactly what's
carefully
going
to
on.
gain the upper hand.
Very cool. And it looks like it's
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles
Okay.
and dodge incoming attacks.
so. Is there not going to be
Pokemon
like
if you need to and find the right moment
the
to
different
unleash a
styles,
move.
like strong style and speed style? It seems
What's
like it's
more,
gone.
certain
It seems
Pokemon
like regular.
can go beyond evolution.
Wow.
Undergoing Mega Evolution.
Okay, very cool. Very,
When
very
a trainer's
cool.
keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon
I
will do
cannot
more
get
than
over
just
how
trade
good this
shape.
looks, man.
It'll unlock a new level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor.
Wow. Yeah, and all the level ups. And again, I love that you're like actually fully exploring the
As
city.
Lumios continues its transformation,
Could you
into a
imagine if the
city
next
that belongs
generation
to both
actually is
people
like
and
this? It looks
Pokemon?
like this and plays
Who
like this.
knows
That would
what
be
kinds of
amazing.
Encounters and experiences will await.
It is going to be cool though. And there's the Zygarde cells, like I said in my video. Zygarde
Pokemon
cells.
Legends ZA.
Late
2025.
There's your holiday game, bro. What did I tell you guys? That's your holiday game right there. What did... Oh. Okay, our little Rotom phone. What's this? This is a promotion match announcement. All right. Okay. The heck is that supposed to be? Am I supposed to know what that means?
Pokemon Legends ZA is scheduled to release in late
What was that with the
2025.
Rotom? Promotion match. Is it because there's going to be like rank
We
battles
hope
or something?
everybody can wait just
What
a
was
little
that? I don't know
longer
what
for
the
their
Rotom
adventures
was.
in Lumios City
Chat,
to begin.
what was that?
That concludes our announcements for today.
I told y'all, don't expect
Thank
Gen
you
10.
very much for watching.
See, now I'm feeling fed. I got my champions. I got my ZA. I told you guys, don't expect it yet. Switch 2 is not out yet. For everybody who was like, oh, Arceus is gonna, not Arceus, but Legend ZA is gonna move to Switch 2. I'm like, no, it's not. It's gonna be Switch. Eat your crow. RogersBase was right. As always, as you guys know, is what it is. You guys said Japanese announcement said fall release. I really do want to go back and watch this again, though. Hold on. Let's re-watch this trailer, because there's a lot of stuff to go through. I want to slow this down a little bit. Maybe we're going to get a release date at the Switch 2 Direct. Again, I don't think so. This is not a Switch 2 game. I don't understand when they straight up tell you this is for Switch. I don't know why we would see that during a Switch 2 Direct. It is a Switch game. Switch up in the thing. And again, they're clarifying, and they clarified multiple times throughout the course of this live stream that things are for the Switch family of systems, which again means it will be on Switch and Switch 2, but it is not getting released as a Switch 2 game. And I think that is an important distinction, that it is not being made for Switch 2. So I don't know why people keep saying that, but it will be playable on Switch 2. It's just being made for Switch. This, I gotta say though, ZA looks above and beyond my expectations. This looks so much better than I was expecting it to look. Like visually, again, I think this looks really clean. Like look at all the detail in AZ's office with like Floette and everything. It actually looks good. The models look more like Let's Go models. They do. They look more like Let's Go models. And the actual battle system and the UI of the battles looks absolutely fire. I also told you guys, no black and white. I told you there would not be a black and white remake. I don't know why people were expecting it. I told you it's not going to happen. It's not. I said expect ZA, and to be fair, I'm happy we just got ZA. Like I think Pokemon's in a weird situation, right? Because I think on one hand, people are like, give us Gen 5 remakes, give us this new gen, give us all this new stuff. Well, at the same time, they're like, make your games better. Don't make the games chug. You know, take your time working on the games. So now they're actually taking their time working on the games, and it clearly shows. Like ZA, this is a way better reveal than they ever did for Scarlet and Violet, and than they ever did for Legends Arceus. And so now we're actually getting people, you know, they're taking their time with the game. And now people are like, where's Gen 10? Where's my remakes? It's like, shut up and wait and get your one game a year. I don't want them to spread themselves thin. I don't want them to go to Ilka and make all these other games that aren't as good and that are buggy. Let them cook. Let them take their time. Again, when they take their time, we get this. And clearly, they were working on something else. We got Champions. Again, I don't know, for like people who are maybe new fans or something, but for people like me who grew up with Stadium and Battle Revolution, like having some type of Pokemon battle sim in the game itself, like having that be a separate app and be in a game that you could play across everything, like playing that on Switch, playing that on mobile, that is fire. That is a huge deal. That is going to get so many people into competitive battling. That is going to get so many people into VGC. And I honestly think the reason why they're doing that is due to the fact that we don't have a new generation this year. You know what I mean? I feel like when you look at I think there's a lot of people who are like, oh, we're getting a new generation because of VGC. And I was like, no, we're not. It's not going to change the meta. I think what they're going to do with Champions is I think they're going to set the meta moving forward based on Champions, so they can take their time with each new generation of games and take their time with the stuff they've got coming and change the meta itself. I feel like Champions, I genuinely believe like Champions is going to be their meta for competitive battling moving forward. I really do. I think like them having all your Pokemon transfer in there and stuff, I think there's going to be a thing moving forward where we're actually playing competitive VGC where it's not going to be with like the previous generation. You're going to be able to transfer your stuff into Champions, and they'll probably update it, and then that way they can have like Megas in the next format, because clearly Megas is like their big thing. They showed that with the trailer for the new TCG. They showed that with the Megas coming back in this. There's clearly a focus on Megas. There's been a lot of Megas. And so I feel like Mega, because they even showed it in the Champions trailer, if we go back really quickly, like they straight up showed Mega Charizard. They showed this right here. They showed Mega Charizard versus Terra Dodonzo, which is insane for the meta, that you're going to have Terras and Megas running around. So again, I feel like having both is going to set the format where they're going to be able to change things up without having to be reliant on previous generations. Again, I feel like if you are into competitive battling at all, this is a enormous deal. Like, I am supremely excited about that. Now, with that being said, I still think the most hype thing in this, without a shadow of a doubt, is ZA. Like, ZA legitimately looks good. And I want to go through this trailer again, really slowly, and go through all the new Pokemon and see what they got. I want to see what they got. Okay, so clearly, so Flaffy confirmed. I want to go through, also, the fact that they've got 2 Johto Pokemon with Tepig just goes to show that Pokemon really doesn't care what anyone thinks. They don't care. They're like, look, you can speculate, oh, it's going to be all the Kalos ones coming back and getting Megas. Oh, we're going to get one from each generation. They said, we don't care. Here's 2 Johtos and a Unova. Like, what in the world? They really don't care. Okay, Sliggoo, cool. Gonna get the Gumi line coming back. I can't get over how good this looks. Furfrou, okay. Sandile. Let's keep going. That is also just such a weird lineup of Pokemon. I feel like, because they already did Cyndaquil, obviously, for the last one with Arceus. So I would not have expected this. I would have guessed if you were going to tell me there was going to be something from Gen 5, my assumption would have been we're going to have Tepig. Not Tepig, excuse me, we're going to have Snivy. It would not have been Tepig. Tepig would have been the one of the 3 that I definitely would not have thought would have been the one. So it's kind of wild to me that Tepig is the one that was chosen from the black and white era. And then 2 Gen 2s. It's just very strange. Again, I love Totodile, though. And I do think Chikorita needs some love. We need some type of like Mega Meganium or something. Obviously, we had like the regional evolution for Typhlosion. Maybe we're going to get, instead of Megas, maybe we're going to get like a regional evolution for Emboar, Meganium, and for Alligator. And maybe Megas on top of that, which would be sick. If we got Megas and regionals, that would be cool. So far, they didn't show any new Pokemon based on what I was seeing in this trailer. I didn't see any regional Kalos Pokemon. Again, it could be both. Yeah, Hoff said, why not both? We could get both. Who knows? We could end up getting both. We might end up getting both Tepig. Both like Kalos Evolution for Tepig, Chikorita, and Totodile, and we might end up getting Megas as well. Yeah, this is easily the best we've ever seen a reveal trailer for a Pokemon game look, though. And I love like all the little interactions where you're sitting at the cafe with your Pokemon. Diggersby, he's back finally. We got my guy Bunnelby right there. I'm gonna have a Diggersby on my squad. I love them. Get that Earthquake, get that return. Love to see it. I love this too, that you can like run on the rooftops to catch stuff. Like this, I think this looks impressive, especially considering the fact this is a Switch game. This is a Switch 1 game and it looks like this. I love this, dude. Pyroar's looking fire, man. All right, here, I want to see this with the Megas. What Megas are coming back? I saw the bane of my existence. Mr. Mega Kangaskhan in here. But I want to see what else is coming back. So Mega Lucario, okay. Mega Sableye, okay. That was one brought in from Oris. Absol and Kangaskhan. Dude, Kangaskhan, again, this is what I'm saying with the champions thing, with the meta. Mega Kangaskhan versus Terra types is gonna be insane. Like, I hope that is the format moving into this year's VGC, that we're gonna have Megas thrown in there. That would be sick if we have Megas and Terras fighting with each other. Okay, Ampharos, wait, go back real quick. Let's go back real quick. Okay, Altaria, Gyarados, Charizard, Ampharos, Gardevoir, and the other Charizard. So both of the Charizards. Again, interesting that we're not seeing new like Z Mega forms or anything like that. And I love the new characters. Again, the environments. I love like all the old building. That is the coolest thing. The fact that AZ is actually going to be a character in this with his Floette. You got Zygarde running around in his dog form. Man, oh man. Again, this looks good. This looks really, really good.
Pokemon Legends ZA
right, let's
is
see
a
more
new
of this.
title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumio City, the largest city in the Kalos region.
I just want to see if there's anything
Prison
that I missed
Tower
the first time we
stands
watched
tall
it.
at the center of this city.
This also, dude, I went back a little bit. Let's go back a little bit. This little shopping district area, I love, where it looks like you're in the French Bazaar and you're going to all the different shops. It's like they really did upgrade what we saw back in X and Y.
The city of beautiful vistas.
This is sick, man. All
These
the
days,
evolutions.
Lumios is undergoing a high-tech
Little
urban
Patrat. I love
redevelopment.
that too. Like obviously they're not showing everything in this, but the idea that like you're climbing up skyscrapers to catch a bunch of different types of Pokemon, like there's cool things they could do with that. Where like, say you like have to get to the top of a building and jump between different buildings to catch a Talonflame that's perched on the top of another one.
development plan to turn it into
This
a
is gonna
city
be
that
cool,
people and Pokemon truly share.
And again, they apparently said fall in the Japanese Direct, but they're saying late 2025 in this. So my assumption is, again, this is going to be like a holiday game. My guess is we're probably going to get this sometime around like October, September, October. And this is going to be their big push. And again, that is what I said in my Pokemon Presents predictions. I mentioned that they're going to want to sell through that original Switch. With the Switch 2 coming on the market, they're going to want to beat that PS2, sales data where like PS2 is the #1 best-selling system of all time. How do you do it? You release a new Pokemon game on the original Switch, maybe do like a limited edition version of the original Switch, like a Lite or an OLED or something like that, tied in with the system, and then all the other people that aren't getting Switch 2 and don't want to immediately upgrade to the next generation will get it, and those of us that do have Switch 2 will be playing this on Switch 2. Like for me, when I stream this game, I will be streaming this game off of a Switch 2. I'm not playing this on my original Switch. My original Switch, come whenever Switch 2 comes out, which is probably going to be like summer, this thing is getting put away. I love my original Switch. It's my favorite system of all time. But this is not going to be played on the original Switch. I'm playing this on Switch 2. That's one and done. All right, Chandelure
After you
Weeping
arrive
Bell.
in Lumio City to see
Let's
the
see.
sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon.
And I like
one
the
of which
little
will become
slum
your
area.
first partner. Chikorita, Tepig,
I
and
still can't get
Totodile.
over that those are the starters. That's
You'll
such an
choose
interesting
one of
mix.
these Pokemon to accompany
But again,
you on
I'm
a new
Team
journey
Tepig all the
as you
way.
get
I
to
love my
know
little pig
Lumio
Pokemon.
City and its inhabitants.
Okay.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter.
Okay.
When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend
Yeah,
and
dude,
ally.
I'm like looking through this footage. Even the backgrounds look good. Like the fact that there's like a little curtain thing over here that's a separate actual model instead of being like a texture that's baked on the
Either
back.
Urbane or
I
Tawny.
think people
The
are
hotel where you'll be
underestimating or
staying is run by
downplaying how
AC.
much better this looks than
You'll
the previous
also meet
games.
his partner, Floette.
This looks
Lumiose's
way better.
redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc.
And again,
You'll
these are
become
definitely
acquainted-
bad guys. I'm curious how they're going to be related to Team Flare. Because they definitely are. Their symbol is like the Team Flare symbol. Isn't it? And there's like this guy's going to be a boss at some point.
with the company's CEO
Jet
Jet
and Vinny.
her secretary Vinny.
Well, let's see.
The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose,
Okay,
give
Scatterbug,
wild Pokemon habitats where they
Swablu,
can
which we knew
thrive.
because of Altaria. There's the confirmation for
To catch one of these
Fletchling,
wild Pokemon,
which we would have known.
aim carefully.
Again,
Then
I love
throw
the
a
menu
Pokeball.
UI. Just the fact that it looks as clean as it does
If
is
you're
very,
having
very
a hard
nice.
time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its
And
moves
even, like,
to
the
hit
in-game
target,
battles look good.
making it easier to catch.
And I am also, listen to, wait, go back real quick. There's a battle theme real quick. Hold on, I want to play that.
Target, making it easier to catch.
I can't tell whether or not that's a real orchestra or not with the music. I'm trying to pick this up.
This game
Let's hear
offers a
this.
style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
Mm-hmm.
Moves
Yeah,
can
it
have
is
a
also
longer or
interesting,
shorter
like you guys said, your
or different
trainer
areas
is
of
on the
effect.
screen.
So
And
choose
you're
your
running
timing
around,
and
so I'm
positioning
wondering,
carefully to
Can you
gain
like
the upper
walk in
hand.
the middle of the other attacks? I'm just surprised they got rid
Lead
of
your
strong
partner
style
Pokemon through battles and dodge
speed
incoming
style or
attacks.
whatever. Agile style, right?
Swap Pokemon if you need
It
to
seems
and
like
find
regular
the right moment
basic.
to
Okay,
unleash
Go-Go's
a
in
move.
there. Interesting.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution. When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change shape.
And that is cool that they're gonna have megas baked
It'll
in.
unlock
Again,
a
I'm
new
surprised
level
they
of
didn't
power,
show any
turning
new
the
megas
tide of
in
battle
this.
in its favor.
I think that would have been like an easy win for people who were like, I wanted more info. Is they could have shown like a new
As
mega.
Lumiose continues
They could have
its
shown like a Kalos
transformation
form
into
or
a
something.
city that belongs
Obviously,
to
they're going to
both
be doling
people
out
and
new
Pokemon.
information over the course of the rest
Who
of the year,
knows
which
what
is
kinds of
good.
encounters
We're going to get
and
new trailers and
experiences
stuff.
will await you.
That Zygarde cell is super cool.
Pokemon
And I'm sure there's
Legends
going to be like
ZA,
another Pokemon Presents later in the year that give us
coming
more
late
information.
2025.
I want to know what's going on with that Rotom at the ending. Does anybody have any ideas what's going on there? With this Rotom on the Lumiose Tower? Promotion match announcement. Like, the only thing I'm assuming is that maybe there's going to be like ranked battles that you're going to get some type of competitive battling in this. They're like, look, you're going to wait another year for the next generation, so maybe they're going to have competitive battling in this. Because considering the fact there's no strong style or agile style, and it looks like it's just megas, maybe it's going to be promotion matches like in the Master 8 tournament. Oh, that would be kind of cool if they're going to actually end up having like some of the classic characters come back. Also, you guys are saying you're going over one other thing, which is dodging moves. Glossing over dodging moves. What do you mean?
To gain the up offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
Oh, I guess the fact that is true. I guess that's true. That's true. You're getting rid of strong style and agile style, and the change is now that you could just dodge in real time. I guess that's true.
Moves
That
can
is the
have a
mechanic.
longer-
But I feel like that is a better, well, I had to see how it plays out in the game. But I feel like it's a more interesting mechanic than strong style, agile style. If you could just straight up block attacks without protect and dodge your attacks as they're coming.
or shorter reach,
Because they said that moves can have a longer or shorter reach.
or different areas of effect.
Which is also interesting too, having different areas of effect. So like, can you make the ground wet at some point? Also, Rotom Pokedex, maybe we're gonna get a battle tower, says Brendan.
Choose
Maybe.
your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
But see, you still obviously have protect in here, so it's not just like straight out blocking.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks.
That is also wild how
Swap
quick the
Pokemon if
switches
you need
work.
to and find the right
Like that
moment
is
to
genuinely
unleash a
really
move.
cool.
What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution.
And I
by
wondered if like
undergoing
you mega and then you
Mega
switch out and you
evolution.
switch in, you keep the mega.
When a trainer's keystone resonates with the Megastone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just change
I
shape.
really am just like happy
It'll
with the fact
unlock
that
a
it just
new
looks
level
like
of
it
power,
works.
turning the tide of battle in its favor.
I know that's a low bar, but I just genuinely
As Lumiose
was very
continues
worried,
its
considering I knew
transformation
this was
into
still
a
going to
city
be on
that
the original
belongs to
Switch.
both people and Pokemon.
I think
Who
it looks
knows
good.
what kinds of
I know there's
encounters
probably
and
people upset. There's
experiences
probably
will
people like,
await
oh, Roger, you're glazing. Dude, I just genuinely think it looks good.
Pokemon
I'm excited
Legends
for it.
ZA.
And again, I went in with the expectation that we weren't getting a new generation this year, that they're obviously saving that for the 30th anniversary, that they're obviously not going to give us Switch 2 news before the Switch 2 announcement, that they're obviously not going to do another remake game on Switch when we already got Let's Go and we already got Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. I knew they weren't going to do another mainline game this year. Literally so many people, my buddies that I brought up at the Unova tier, Awesome Adam, Agent V, they were all like, no, you're so wrong. There's going to be a mainline game. And I was like, all right, we'll see. I'm happy to eat crow. But I knew that wasn't going to be the case. So, like, again, for me, I am fully fed during this. I think this was genuinely very good. And I like the fact, going back to what I said earlier, that they are taking their time and they're not rushing out another generation that quick. Like, I am very happy about that. We got Klaxynd, by the way, donating, saying battles seem a bit more like the anime, it seems, based on how it's played out, for sure. And then also I see Adventia donated and said, I don't know if it's just me or not, but the background on the Rotom phone at the end makes me think of the Sea Gear from Black and White. Maybe it'll be the World Tournament coming back, which would be insanely cool. If we had like a World Tournament at Quasar headquarters or whatever that new team is called, Quasar Co., and then you have like all of these other trainers from all of the other generations all coming together, celebrating the 30th anniversary, having a World Tournament, and you're fighting them in real time, that would be fire. Like, I would love that. I would absolutely positively love that if that was what that was teasing, Adventure. That would be sick. And again, I think people are downplaying what a big deal Champions is. Like, what that is going to mean competitively moving forward. Because again, obviously everybody plays Showdown because there is no battle sim officially by Pokemon Company that you can play. And now it seems like if it's got full transference into all your stuff with Pokemon Home, and you could deposit and withdraw stuff from Scarlet and Violet, and obviously at some point Legends you're going to be transferring your Pokemon in because you could obviously transfer from the first one, like, that is a huge deal. That you can now pull from all your Pokemon in Home to battle in Pokemon Champions. And again, I'm assuming there's going to be like rental teams. I'm assuming just like how they have like the rental VGC teams or whatever in the mainline games, they're probably going to have this as well. It's just very, very, I was not expecting that. That's a very interesting twitch, and I'm happy to see that. Also, Rob said Cerebi has now official renders and a map if you want to check them out. I don't know if there's a website he got them off of, but maybe we should check that out. ZA, I also think will run better on the new Switch. Oh, for sure it will. I'm sure it will run better on Switch too. Like I said, I'm playing this on Switch too. I'm not playing this on my original Switch, but I am happy for people who have their original Switch. But again, it's for both. So for all the people that said they're canceling the Switch version and making a Switch 2 version, I'm happy to report I was right and you were wrong, as always. All right, let's pull this up. We're going to Cerebi. Let's look up this map. I'm only teasing, by the way. I know there's going to be people upset that I'm saying that, but I also don't care, you know. All right, hold on. So let's see. Where is this map that you're talking about? Let's see. Legend ZA map. I do wonder if it's like off the website. Let's look to Pokemon.com. Let's see. Yeah, the dodging mechanic is also really cool too. All right. Pokemon Presents. Let's look at home. Go back. Hold on. You saw them on Twitter. All right, hold on. Let me open up Twitter real quick. Let's see if they got the map here. Sarah B. I follow my man Joe on Twitter, so let's pull this up and see. Ba-da-da-da-da. Here, oh, what the heck? Where did he get this? Where did he get this, bro? Where's he getting this from? Joe, what kind of insider information do you got? What is this? So these are the battlers from Pokemon Champions. This is the new game. Okay. These are like your basic Pokemon that you're starting with. That's an interesting design to have a giant like pouch in the front. All right. This is ZA with his Floette now running the hotel that you're going to be staying at in ZA. Interesting. I see #1 comment from somebody, Return of the King for ZA. I'm not seeing it on the Pokemon website, so I don't know where he's pulling this from. New trainer artwork for Urbane and Tawny. Okay. Also, yeah, someone brings up in the chat, Kieran said Urban and Towny. That's why their names are Urban and Towny. It's kind of cute. All right, and here's the artwork for Jet and Vinny as well. People, again, already making the distinction that maybe there's going to be a tie-in with Colress for this. That would be kind of cool. Also, what is that thing that's on Vinny's head? What is that? Is that a new Pokemon? That looks like a Lopunny and a Pancham, but he's wearing it like Mickey Mouse ears. What the heck is this? Yeah, it's like Pancham and Baneri. All right. Interesting. This is the trainer artwork for the official player characters. I actually like their designs. I think they look kind of cool. They look like little fashionistas on Fashion Week in Paris. I'm digging it. Also, the little French flag colors on the bottom. That's kind of cute. Dolce and Gabbana for the belt. You'll love to see that as well. A little bit looking like Ethan and Lyra. Exactly. Vine Sauce confirmed. What do you mean, Brendan? Because of Vinny? Vinny Vine Sauce, playable character in Pokemon. Oh, man. I really think this looks cool, man. Also, someone pointed out, it looks like, come on, Z and Y. Come on. Did you guys see that whole thing? Taco set the Twitter on fire, telling everybody that all the Megas look like X's and Y's. They look great, man. I like the player design. Again, I think they look great. And here's the full map of Lumio City. Bro, where is this man getting this? Cerebi, tell me your secrets, Joe. When I see you at Worlds, I'm coming up to you, I'm asking you, bro, where'd you get this? How are you getting all this information so quick? I love this artwork, by the way. The artwork is very cool. Also, Adventure is saying maybe it's a tease for Mega Pangoro for Vinny. That would be super sick. I would be happy about that. So you got the little Magikarps, you got the different biomes. Furfru's coming back. That's going to make home people happy. All the different versions of Floette. It looks also like you could go in balconies and stuff. You got this little shopping district. Like, visually, this looks great. I love the fact that the game takes place inside of the city itself. You're not, like, going outside the city. They're just, like, fully fleshing out the city, going back with that urban development plan that they talked about, really expanding the city, going through all the different alleyways, all the different districts. But now the power's not being shut off. You're not running into the stupid thing in X and Y where it's like, sorry, power got shut down for this portion of the city. Come back later. It's like, no, the whole city is up and running now. And you could explore all these different areas. Obviously, there's one with like the headquarters for Quasar Co. or whatever. There's all these little wild area parks running around. There's like urban development centers. Like, this is cool. I love the fact that it actually, I assumed when we knew that it was going to take place in the city and they were talking about it, that the majority of it would be like these park areas. But it looks like these little parks are just scattered throughout the city. It really does look like all the Pokemon that you're catching are in the city itself, which is cool. I don't think we've ever had a Pokemon game that has just taken place in a city environment. Brendan is saying, do you think Z-Moves will return? I don't think Z-Moves will return. I don't think Z-Moves are going to come back. But I do think, since Megas already come back, we're obviously going to get new Megas. Yeah. There's also a bunch more on the Pokemon Legends website with all the other images. Maybe we'll end up seeing a glimpse of a different generation. I mean, maybe that would be cool. I really do love this, though. I like the fact that, like, there's the canal that you can travel down. Obviously, that'll be a connector at some point. You got the main street moving forward through it. There's the main gate, I'm sure, when you enter into this. It does look like it's modern day. Like, it looks near future. We didn't get sent back to the past. It doesn't look like we're going through a time travel thing. It kind of looks like a continuation of X and Y. Like, we never got Pokemon Z. This kind of looks like Pokemon Z to me. You've got the dodging mechanic, obviously, that's different from the mainline games, but otherwise, Megas are coming back. There's not really any other gimmick to the battles. You just have, like, your standard battles. You're going through Kalos. I'm assuming they're going to continue the story. Also, thank you, by the way. Rob just linked in the chat to the website. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much, Rob. Pulling up the website. Always love looking at the website for more information afterwards. Okay, Legends ZA releases, so there's the trailer. Story is set in Lumio City, where an urban redevelopment plan is underway to shape the city into a place that belongs to both people and Pokemon. Compared to Lumio City as it appeared in 2013, now more greenery adorns the city, alongside facilities with a cutting-edge feel. I'm seeing Adventure also saying, I can't wait to spend 80 hours trying to collect all the Zygarde cells. Look, we saw the little baby Zygarde in the trailer, so obviously that's going to be a thing. In Lumio City, spaces frequented by people such as shopping arcades, cafes, and restaurants coexist with the more natural areas like waterfronts and verdant parks. At the center of Lumio stands Prism Tower, the very symbol of the city. And you're getting all these different screenshots of all the different areas. I freaked out for a second because I saw the Budu and I thought it meant we were getting Smoliv. I didn't see Smoliv in this at all just yet. Hopefully Smoliv pops in. While visiting Lumio City during your travels, you'll come to stay in an old hotel named Hotel Z. The hotel serves as your base, and the new friends you'll meet in Lumios tackle all sorts of incidents. Yeah, you've got like all these other screenshots. Can I zoom in? So there's the hotel. That's a nice looking little hotel room that they're giving this kid. Wild zones and habitats for Pokemon. Okay, you can see there's like your little train station when you first arrive. Maybe the train is going to take you to all the different districts too. Let's see. I'm loving this. I also love, you could see the Rotom technology and a lot of other things. You could see the Rotom up here on the satellite as well. Like, notice the little Rotom on the satellite dish. There's obviously a vitamin store. That'll be cool. The NPCs are all walking around too. Yeah, I don't care what people are saying. I think this looks good, bro. I don't know what people were expecting. For a Switch game, this looks fire. Like, I'm sorry. If you're complaining about a game that's running on Switch and it actually looks like this, instead of looking like how it looked with Scarlet and Violet, I don't know what else you were expecting, man. Because this looks significantly better. It really does. As part of Lumios' redevelopment plan, driven by a large corporation called Quasartico Inc., the city has been outfitted with wild zones in an effort to help humans and Pokemon share the city. They're constructed using technology to give Pokemon places to live, and within the wild zones, you can capture and battle Pokemon. Right. And so that's true, you got the little gates. Obviously, there's going to be 5 different zones. It seems like there's going to be a diverse amount of Pokemon, lots of different Kalos Pokemon, lots of other Pokemon as well, bunch of Johto Pokemon. Mega Emboar is going to be clean, because I feel like Emboar really got the short end of the stick. They could have done something really cool with him. I want to see like Mega Emboar looking like Ganon. I want him like with a giant spear and enormous tusks. He's going to be great. Mega Feraligatr is probably going to look awesome as well, man. You got the little Clawsters as well too, the water. The Sandile's coming back. Make Pokemon your allies. You can catch them wild in the zones or out and about in Lumio City by aiming a Pokemon. If the Pokemon doesn't pop back out of the ball, you've successfully caught it. See, that's interesting. Like, they have these wild zones that are basically like these diverse biomes for lots of Pokemon, but the fact that you can just walk around the city, aim if you see a Pokemon, and just catch a random Pokemon anywhere in the city is also kind of cool. Some will flee immediately if they spot you, hide out of sight. So again, that's more like how Arceus was. You can hide behind things, hide behind like a taxi or whatever to catch the Fletchling. Hop on top of the buildings, on the little cafes. Pokemon Series first, Pokemon Trainers take action in real time during battle. Thank you, by the way, Hollow Avarice, saying, do you think we're going to just get Mega Meganium, Emboar, and Feraligatr, or Colossian forms that become Mega? I mean, I would love Colossian forms. The fact that they didn't show any here is sort of concerning me, which leads me to believe that there might not... Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I've been talking nonstop. Them not showing any Colossian forms leads me to believe that there might not be. But then again, if you think back to that original Legends Arceus trailer, did we see any of the other forms, like the Hisuian forms during that trailer? I don't think we did. I don't think we did. Did we? We did not. Okay, there you go. We did not. Also, are they going to make Wolf Glitch an actual champion in the game? Dude, could you imagine if they actually canonized Wolfie as a character and you fight him in that world tournament thing that Rotom was talking about? That'd be wild. They did in the second trailer, but you didn't see that stuff in the first one. Cool. So there's still, okay, there's still hope for Kalos forms then, for sure. But yeah, I definitely think we're going to get Megas for all the three. I think there's going to be other new Megas for some of these other Pokemon as well. Maybe like Mega Sandile. What's his final form? Mega, what's Sandile's final form? What's his final form? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. With the giant nose. What's his final form? Crocodile. Mega Crocodile. That would be sick. Mega Clawitzer would be kind of cool. I think, again, any of the X and Y Pokemon, like Mega Diggersby would be wild. Diggersby's already good with the huge power move where you could do like Return and Earthquake and do tons of damage. I would love that. And again, yeah, they bring up this whole thing that trainers and their Pokemon can move around in real time. Uh-oh, hold on. Let me go back. Move around in real time during battles and can unleash their moves as the trainer commands them. In addition to type matchups, the new gameplay mechanics to consider, such as precision timing, with swapping out your Pokemon or using moves in the different lengths of time that moves will take to launch. That's also interesting too. So like, I'm assuming you're going to see battle animations where like once you've played against somebody who uses Hyper Beam, you kind of learn the timing of Hyper Beam where it's like they're charging up and they're like 1, 2, boom, and they shoot. So then you could just basically like retreat your Pokemon when the Hyper Beam goes and it's like a matter of invincibility. That's honestly kind of fire. I like the fact there's like a timing mechanic to the whole thing. That's going to be cool. Also, you can see how big the area of the moves will impact. The unprecedented style of Pokemon battles will be one of the most thrilling parts of this title. I'm supremely excited for that. Again, the timing aspect of it, I think, is going to be really cool. And I do think this is actually a better way to go about it than the strong style, agile style stuff. I liked the strong style, agile style stuff. Obviously, it was broken. They couldn't do that as like a competitive mechanic. But I think that's kind of how this is too. Could you imagine if you're actually at like the Pokemon World Tournament, you're actually competing, and then you're in the middle of like setting up this huge attack, and then you retreat your Pokemon at the right moment, and then your opponent's whole like setup is completely blown out of the water because you retreated at the right time? I think that's kind of cool. I'm excited to see how this is going to come into play. I'm excited to see more of this in action. They really didn't show all that much, but I do really like that. Oh yeah, and here's the character art that Joe got. All right, that we saw earlier. Your first partner Pokemon. That's so wild to me that these are the three. That is really genuinely wild to me. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile. Ravenous Glutton. They're calling Tepig. I am wondering though, like what they're gonna end up doing for like new evolutions for them. What they're gonna look like. Totodile is also super cute too. I've always loved Totodile. Even the trainer must watch out. He's going to bite his trainers. Okay, and here's the other characters in Lumio City. Let's see this. Urban and Townie. You'll make a friend who lives and works at Hotel Z, supporting the owner however they can. They may come on strong at times, but they like helping people and Pokemon. I like their designs. I think they look cool. They're quite skilled at Pokemon battles as well. The appearance you choose at the beginning of the game will determine whether you have Urban or Townie. So my guess is if you play as a guy, you get Townie. If you play as a girl, you get Urban. All right, let's start with the basics. A Pokemon trainer is someone who battles Pokemon. Also, yeah, these screenshots even look good. Like the lighting in these screenshots, the text. Let's go back real quick. Hold on. Let me zoom down again so I can see this. Scroll down a little bit. Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-da-da. Like that looks good, man. That looks better than Arceus looked. It's got like a mix of the Let's Go vibe. This is also still crazy to me, man. That AZ is coming back. They're also showing all the different forms of Zygarde. There's a lot of stuff on here. Hold on. A man who stands over 9-foot tall, the owner of Hotel Z, claims to be 3,000 years old, quietly harbors a strong determination and will. Very cool. Obviously, you're going to battle him at some point. Probably fight the Floette. Maybe he gives you the Floette. Can't wait for Mega Klefki, the Swiss Army knife, or maybe Mega Dendene. Mega Dendene? That would be wild. I would love that. Also, a long-time viewer, first-time commenter, happy that Chikorita's coming back. I'm also happy for the Chikorita fans. I feel like you guys haven't really gotten all that much. This is cool. Unusual Floette looks different from the other members of species and holds a black flower. Very cool there. I love that. Said to have lived 3,000 years. We know this if you played X and Y. Jet is the CEO of Quasartico Inc., large corporation driving Lumios's urban development. Again, that screams evil team to me. That screams villain of the game. She hopes to deepen the bonds between Pokemon and people. I feel like there's got to be something where she's like, I'm trying to deepen these bonds by learning how to Mega Evolve or something. And you're going to, we're going to see something kind of similar to what we got with Lucamine. Only difference is she's trying to Mega Evolve herself or something. By the way, the Hex Maniac was also in the map art as well, so maybe the Ghost Girl would return. That would be kind of cool. That would be cool. And here's the Vinny again with the little bunny earring and the Pancham. Large man who wears sunglasses, the secretary, always seems busy but has a reputation for being a fast worker. What if he's wearing these goggles and he dyed his hair and this is actually Lysander? What if it's actually Lysander with brown hair and he put the sunglasses on to hide who he actually was? All right, legendary Pokemon. Zygarde's made up of a multitude of cell-like components, and it changes form depending on how many of these components have gathered together. Its brain is made up of a few existing Zygarde cores, while the rest of its body is comprised of Zygarde cells. All right, we already know these forms. None of these are new. Vinny's out here rocking the Lysander sideburns. That's what I'm saying, man. What if it's actually Lysander, and he dyed his hair, and he's trying to hide who he is? That's what I'm saying. We can get a whole quest about it. All right. We obviously know all about these forms. There's nothing new there. Power of Mega Evolution. That's just them confirming Megas are back. Again, very cool. I like that Mega Gyarados is there. Magikarp to Gyarados to Mega Gyarados. Gyarados, in general, has always been one of my favorite Pokemon. They've been in pretty much every game. Also, Brendan is saying, I think Vinny will feel like how I did for the Hoenn protagonist. What does that mean? Feel like how you felt with the Hoenn protagonist. Also, what the heck is this? Sans is saying, the game visuals looked bad to me after seeing Rocco Kingdom's trailer and Azure Promilia. Bro, I don't even know what the heck that is. Rocco Kingdom and Azure Promilia. You enjoy your non-Pokemon games then. Enjoy that while I'm over here playing Pokemon. Enjoy your nice graphics in a game that's not Pokemon. I don't even know what that is. Rocco Kingdom? What the hell is Rocco Kingdom, bro? I don't know what that is. All right. We got Adventure donating saying, if the AZ Mega Energy theory is correct, maybe the same thing happened to Lysander after X and Y? Maybe. Also, what X and Y character should return? I'm hopping on Malva. I would love to see all of the Elite Four come back. Is it Cybolt or Cybert? Who's the dude that was like the chef guy? Thank you, by the way, to Lunala for subscribing. Who was the chef dude? Cybold. Dude, I love Cybold. Bring Cybold back. Give him a Mega Cloyster. I love him. He was cool. All right, and so here's all the Megas that we saw in the trailer that are confirmed to be coming back. Altaria, Charizard X and Y, Kangaskhan, Gardevoir, Ampharos, Sableye. My assumption, they're showing some of them right now. My assumption is we're going to get all of these characters coming back. I really do think like all the Megas that we've seen previously are probably going to be in this game. I know they're only showing these, but like my assumption is we're going to get all of them. I think anything that's ever been a Mega previously probably is going to be in post-game if it's not in the main game. Yeah, so it's cool that they showed this. I really do wish, if there was one thing I wish we would have gotten in this trailer that we didn't get, I wish we would have gotten some type of new Mega or some type of new Pokemon. The fact that we didn't get that is a little bit of a bummer, but again, the game looks significantly better than I was expecting. And again, it's exactly what my expectations were for this Direct. When I did that predictions video, and I said we weren't getting a new gen, and I said we weren't getting Gen 5 remakes, and I said we weren't going to get Gen 1 through 3 coming back, and that was a fake rumor. Like, the fact that we got a showdown game in addition to that, I actually think is pretty cool. So Champions Z8 releasing simultaneously worldwide. If I had to guess, I think this is going to be like September, October. If I had to guess. I think that's when we're going to be getting this game, is like September, October. But you guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think of Pokemon Legends ZA. Are you excited for it, or were you disappointed? You know, was there anything that you were expecting that you wanted to see in this Presents that you didn't end up getting? I like that they're bringing Megas into the TCG. I like that new TCG set that's apparently coming out tomorrow. I play Pokemon TCG Pocket literally every day, so you already know I'm doing some pulls in that tomorrow. Super excited for that. Can't wait to see what some more of those new cards are going to be. They had that Raichu card. They had the Arceus card. That's going to be cool as well. Yeah, I don't know. Overall, I was actually quite happy with this Pokemon Presents. And I think Legends ZA looks spectacular. So let me know what you guys thought down in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. And I wish you all a happy Pokemon Day from Smoliv, from Gimme Ghoul over here, and from your boy RogersBase. Thanks for coming through. Brendan said no Piplup. Feels like a missed opportunity. Piplup will get one day. Don't worry about a thing. All right. Take care, everybody. Nakama. Happy Pokemon Day. Enjoy your pulls. Best of luck. May Arceus bless you with the pulls in the new set. And I will see you guys later for whatever the next trailer for Legend ZA drops. All right. Shout out, everybody. And thanks to all the thousands of people who were joining me on Twitch and on YouTube and on everything for joining me this morning. Super excited to see all of you. All right. Nakama. See you all again.